Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. We'll see if and when the Americans will make the decision to really accelerate the destruction of the Houthis in Yemen. I think right now they're just trying to keep a balance, but it seems like the Houthis, I don't want to say they're winning, but definitely, unfortunately for Al Capone, they are successful. That is, they managed to destroy some vessels, or to destroy, to hit with missiles vessels and attack US warships. So the Houthis are not afraid, and I don't know if the Americans will be able to, how should I put it, take out the launching areas of the Houthis wherever they have launching pads or whatever they might have over there, because the Houthis will attack the American vessels. Now, how many do you have over there? 20? That means 20 strikes. And I guarantee you that after 20 strikes, if they're successful, the Americans have a choice to make. They either go full force and then they get caught, or they just back off. How can you back off? Aren't you protecting our freedoms and democracy? And yeah, okay. So we got here an article from Russia Today from the 29th of January, and they report that the Houthis claim a missile attack on a US warship. It's strange, not strange at all, but I just draw your attention to this angle. When the Americans are conducting an airstrike on the Houthis or wherever they just say it. The Pentagon reports this, and the mass media does not question that. When the Houthis are claiming something, the mass media in the West, we deny it, or we don't hear from it, or they say, well, it was not unsuccessful. Why do we just believe these guys but don't believe the other ones when we know that both lie? Most likely. I mean, we know for certain that the Pentagon, Al Capone, lies. I mean, they did it before, they're doing now, and they will in the future. So let's see this article and the map to see where this happened. So Russia Today, 29th of January 2024. Houthis claim a missile attack on U.S. warship. The USS Louis B. Puller was targeted in the Gulf of Aden, the Yemeni armed group has said. So this is the vessel. What the hell is this? Is this from the Second World War or something? This is an intelligence vessel, is a transport vessel. Obviously, this is not a, I don't see too many guns at all. But anyway, what do I know? So let's see what these guys are telling us. Houthi militants fired a missile. Let's make it a little bit. At a U.S. warship in the Gulf of Aden on Sunday, a spokesman for the Yemen-based group has claimed. Not Iran, whatever, backed group. He described the incident as the latest response to American quote-unquote aggression in the region. The attack targeted the USS Louis B. Puller expeditionary mobile base vessel. Took place on Sunday evening. I mean, that could have been successful. I don't think these guys are defended, or not as good. Took place on Sunday evening. Yahya Sari said in a Telegram post in the aftermath of the alleged incident. The spokesman did not specify if the missile had hit the vessel. The warship in question was providing logistical support against Yemen and was targeted as part of Houthi measures to protect the country, Sari stated. The militant group will continue to strike commercial ships in the region until Israel ends its attacks on Gaza and the blockade of the Palestinian enclave is lifted, the spokesman added. Wait, Houthis, give it some time. After Israel takes care of that in self-defense, then they will do that. Give them some time, man. They're almost there, and they need a little bit more, and then the population, they will say, well, we'll lift the blockade, but nobody has to come to anything. If there's not going to be any buildings, what do you come for? Tents? And then they will say, oh, now Houthis, look, we stopped. The guys are free to come in the rubble of Gaza, so please stop attacks. And the Houthis is going to say, yeah, you're right, we're good, brother, okay. That's so garbage. All right, the US military has yet to officially comment on the alleged attack. However, an unnamed American defense official told the Associated Press there have been no reports, about to say that, of the USS Louis Buller being targeted. I want to say that because I already read some article, just skimmed through, said, no, that's not true. That's why I started the video with, why should I believe you? I don't believe either. I need evidence. Show me some pictures, a video, something. And even then, but still that builds trust, doesn't it? Since mid-October, the Houthis have launched... Okay, this is telling us what happened over there. The US and UK did that. On Wednesday, Sari claimed that a number of our ballistic missiles have reached their targets amid clashes between Houthi forces and US warships protecting commercial vessels. The US Central Command said on Saturday that it had intercepted an anti-ship missile fired by the group that posed an imminent threat to ships navigating in the area. On Sunday, the United States said that the freight through the Suez Canal had plummeted by 45% in the past 2 months amid Houthi attacks and retaliatory airstrikes by the US and UK. Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you take the north route by Russia? That's the good alternative because it's faster and cheaper, if I remember correctly. So no, they weren't going to do that. So that's why it helps you. Its implications are deeper than just the Houthis because the Israel does that. It's global stuff. The Russians, the Americans are right to a certain extent, but why aren't the Romanians hit by the Houthis, or I don't know, the Hungarians, or the Poles, or the the Bangladeshi, or the Japanese? Because they're not in the area. They haven't been in the area protecting freedom, democracy, love, and lust. So let me show you the map. And the map is not that one. Oh, where's the map? I got them here. Right here's the map. So here is the map of the Middle East. Yemen is down here. The Gulf of Aden is this by United States right here, because you can tell next door this is United States of America, obviously. That's why we have warships everywhere here, because we defend our territory. Not the territory, no, our territory here. Where it says Egypt, Sudan, Ethiopia, Somalia, that's a lie. Eritrea here, or Djibouti, this is all a lie. This is United States over here, okay? The lying. And this is Yemen, amen. And this is Sana'a, the capital right here. So this is where the garbage occurs, because these guys want to target those guys over there. And, you know, the United States of America uses our resources to help our allies. Nevertheless, my friends, always actions have consequences, and when that happened, you know, if you are unfair or unjust, then you just start the narrative wherever you feel it works your narrative, in the interest of your narrative, fits your narrative, and then you eliminate in the meantime what again opposes your narrative. And that's how you make your little point to the baboons. And the baboons are too tired sometimes from playing around, maybe, you know, too dumb, maybe too something, and they say, yeah, CNN tells us the truth. And the Pentagon defends us, 100%, defends our interest. Yeah, we are just a byproduct. They are, our byproduct is like, when I go, let's say, it's raining outside, and I take a raincoat, you know, it's like my shirt says, well, he protects me. I fucking don't protect you, I protect me. I protect my skin. All right, you are just a byproduct of my protection, because you are here again to protect me. It's just by, you know, extension, I protect you from getting wet, but actually that's not my goal. The same, we, the baboons, are here not protected. They protect their shit, and because we are in the area and we are the hamsters, the mice running around that spinning wheel, they need us, because without us, like a bank, if you don't have the businesses and the human beings, you don't exist. But somehow the banks are more important than us. How come? I mean, the banks without us would not exist. We, without banks, have no problem. Well, you know, the things are upside down. Many things are the opposite. Maybe you should look at the life, the ones that these guys are vomiting on us through their corporate media as being the opposites, the negative, the opposites. So when they say, hey, we're going up right now, we're traveling up, actually we're going down. When they say, well, we're going down, actually we're going up. It's just to pay attention, and I would say most of the time, big margin of accuracy if you think that way. When the government tells you, we're going to do this to protect you, think about the other way. We're going to do this to protect them, and it's not good for us. Look at this, and I guarantee you about 80%, at least 80%, you'll be right about it. But by default, you don't even have to know the issue. 80% is more than 50%, is it? Of course it is. So 50% is like, ah, man, no, just look at this. And then look over, obviously, this kind of attitude of skepticism to whatever these guys are telling you, unless they really, really build trust. And there's no way these guys will be able to build trust. Why? Because they have been destroying the trust of the baboons, and there's no, but baboons have an attention span of what, 3 minutes? So after 3 minutes, the baboons are friends again. You wanted to catch me, and after 3 minutes, that's a banana, whatever it is, let's move. 3 minutes, and then try to catch him again, and then wait 3 minutes, and then try again. The baboon is going to forget you're the guy who wanted to catch him 3 minutes ago, and yeah. Thank you very much for being with me again today. That's how we are. That's how we are. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.